What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter. This podcast being brought to you by the Father's Day special going on at OmahaSteaks.com. More on them here in just 1 second. Kind of a weird night last night. Okay, so technically it went 1-1. Now, it went 2-1 for most of you because if you bet action on the Mariners game, you won. Mariners once again. So that bet goes to 4-2 now, back up to 0.14 units, betting against the A's on the run line. However, the bet got voided. To rebet it was anywhere between minus 140 and minus 145 because the A's did a really wonky thing by deciding to start with an opener, not a starting pitcher. They lost the game anyway, 6-1. So I don't know what to do with that. I officially declared it a 1-1 night, because the number was minus 125. It got reposted at minus 140 or minus 145. I paid minus 145. Still bet it. It's just, it hit. If you bet action, you won. If you didn't and you bet the pitchers like I did, because I never bet action, I always bet pitchers, it was frustrating. So I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me on that. Do you want me to count that as an official play? Should that be a 2-1 night? Or should that be a 1-1 night? I'm going to kind of let you guys, the audience, tell me in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, what do you want me to do with that? If you want me to count it, I'll tell the guys to count it. If you don't, we'll go to 1-1. Either or, I'm fine. I won the bet, so, but different juice. Didn't matter. You only pay the juice when you lose, so the bet won. But, we're going to continue this here. This is the day that it might bite us. Just FYI, the books are telling us this is a one-run game today. We'll see. It's Gilbert against Sears for the Mariners and the A's. I don't know. I'm still going to fire on it. 4-2 on it so far. They've lost every game on this road trip, 6 in a row. And now they're going for the 7th game before they go back home to play the Astros, which we will again be betting on the run line for the next month. Basically, this is going to be a consistent bet. I will look to add the Royals, by the way. Somebody said, Matt, why aren't we betting the Royals the same way as the A's? And you're right. The Royals actually have a worse record on the run line than the A's do. Royals are just as bad. So we'll include them here. We're not going to leave the Royals out. We're going to keep on betting on the Royals against the Royals soon here in baseball. So 1 baseball, 1 hockey, and 1 basketball bet coming at you, some of which might be a little bit predictable, but we'll give you the bets anyway here on a Thursday. I don't love the bets today, but we'll see what's going to happen for Vegas and their game at Dallas, and Boston at home in their game against the Miami Heat. Much better sports day on Thursday than there was on Wednesday. But before we do that, let's talk about Omaha Steaks and what's going on right now. Whether it's your father, father-in-law, your father figure, a guy who's been there for you, this is the way to say thank you. Father's Day. Show him the love of this incredible Father's Day package available right now at omahasteaks.com. Perfectly aged, awesome steaks, hand-selected gift packages. Omaha Steaks makes it so easy for that guy, that person in your life that you want to say thank you to this Father's Day. Give him something he'll really want. Give him something he'll really enjoy. You get $30 off when you go to omahasteaks.com and enter in the promo code JUICE. Promo code JUICE. Every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. Minimum order may be required. See the sites for detail. Okay, so let's start with basketball. You should bet the Miami Heat money line. Okay, you really should. Okay, at the very least, take 8.5 points. I will take 8.5 points. Okay, Boston can't win close games. When Boston wins big. Will Boston win Game 5? I have no idea. I'm going to be totally honest. I have no idea. I think Boston wins Game 5 because I think Miami wins it in 6. But if Boston falls apart and loses badly in Game 5 at home, am I going to be surprised? No, not even a little. This is a mentally weak team. They've been mentally weak for a long period of time. Are they all of a sudden going to rise up and play their tails off? Maybe. Are they going to hit every 3? Maybe. Are they going to miss every 3? Maybe. It's a really tough game to call. The books say 8.5. I don't understand. I just don't. Take the points. General principle play. However, that's not the official play because I don't know. I mean, I'm going to do it, but I can't. If Boston wins, Boston probably wins by 20. I mean, like, they probably kill them. And then the series probably is going to be a pick 'em for the series price if Boston wins. Because if they go to Miami and they win Game 6, they're back at home for a Game 7 for the potential to become the first team ever. I mean, the Boston Red Sox were the first team ever in baseball. Can the Boston Celtics do it in basketball? I don't think so, but I'll enjoy the ride. I'm along for it. I'm here for it as a Celtics fan. Let's go. But I don't know. I don't see it. But anyways, Game 5 in the previous 2 series, Boston lost them both. Okay? Lost to the Hawks, lost to the Sixers. In the game against the Hawks, the first half total went to 114. It went over. Against Philly, it was 107 in the game they lost in Game 5 at home. That is more where I think this game is going to go. Game 2, not Game 1. Game 1, the total was high. Total in the first half was over 120. I don't see that here. In Game 2, it was 104. I tend to see that. I think we're in for a low-scoring defensive battle, at least out of the gate. I don't expect Boston to come out firing because, look, Jason Tatum doesn't play well in the first quarter. We know this. He gets going in the second half. First half total is 110. Normally, I've been betting team totals. I'm going to try the first half under here and think this is going to be a slower started game because Boston's going to be tight. Defensively tight, but also offensively tight. I don't think they're going to hit a ton of shots. I think this is going to be one of those games where Boston fans are holding their breath there the entire game. They're petrified of Jimmy Butler. They're petrified of what's going to come because they think the hatchet's going to fall and Boston will lose the series 4-1 on their home court. Not crazy, okay? In particular in the first half. These are, 25, 26-year-old guys with a lot of pressure on them for this game. Let's bet against it. Under 110, minus 110 on that, 1.1 units down on that, okay? The baseball bet is just going to be the baseball bet, okay? We're betting the run line on the Mariners. It's nothing too crazy. It's minus 105 on that, or minus 115 on that, or minus 105. Hold on, let me make sure I'm giving you the right price on this. It's just been so much of an automatic bet. It is minus 105. So minus 105 on Mariners laying 1.5 runs. Gilbert against Sears. 7.5 is the total. The books think this is like a 3-2, 4-3 type baseball game. A's can't score a lick. I think all I need is 4 runs. If we get 4 runs out of the Mariners today against Sears, the run line covers. Matt, just bet the team total over for the Mariners. Yeah, you do that too. But we've seen 2-0 on this run, right? Framber, 2-0. We've seen it during this. So, a little bit hesitant to do that. So I'd rather just go ahead and bet the run line. Minus 105, run line, 1.05 units down on the Mariners. Let's go 7-0 here on this road trip in terms of 0-7 for the A's, and then 5-2 on the run line would be a nice little run for us here for the start of this fading of the A's for the entire month leading up to the middle of June. And then finally, the Vegas Golden Knights are trying to close out the Dallas Stars. I think Dallas is broken, personally, after what happened. Their captain is suspended for this game and next game if there is one. Pretty big. The miss Ben for the cross-check he did against Stone. I think this game's going over. I think it's going to be like last night. Last night, elimination game. Now, Florida was at home. Vegas is on the road, but Vegas is so good on the road. I think, though, there's going to be goals scored in this game. I think there could be open net goals scored. I think 4-2 final is really possible. I think Vegas, 5-1, I think, is on the table potentially for Vegas, but also Dallas could rise up. If Dallas wins, this game's going under, okay? I think Vegas wins. You say, Matt, why don't you just go ahead and bet Vegas on, take the money line. It's minus 1, plus money right now. It's plus 105. I don't know. Because if Ottinger plays the way he's capable of after having a horrible game 4, game 3, he bounces back here in game 4, well, the game's going to go under. But Dallas could win the game 5-1. Dallas could kill Vegas. It's not impossible. Vegas knows they got a 3-0 lead. They're going home. They can win it at home. So I'm going to bet the idea that it's a elimination game, and that means it goes over. But I don't love the bet. I'm going to be honest. I don't love it. I don't love betting Vegas. I don't love betting Dallas. I don't love betting the under. I'm taking the lesser of every evil here. with the potential for a high-scoring game because Vegas can play high-scoring games, and Dallas goaltending is an issue at the moment. Hill might get lit up tonight. He's played really well. Maybe Dallas's offense come to life. They rally for Ben. I don't know. Over 5.5 is only minus 105. I think it's a decent play. Maybe a crazy sweat. Might be 3-2 like it was last night, and then you get a late goal, 3-3, 4-3 final. Florida scores with 4 seconds left. Oof, wow, on Carolina. But call it just a gut hunch. Call it a play that it's an elimination game, so bet the over. I'm doing it. Minus 105 because it's cheap. Over 5.5 goals. All right. Minus 105, Mariners run line. Minus 105, over 5.5 goals, Vegas and Dallas. And minus 110, first half under 110 for Miami and Boston here in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Eastern Conference Finals. A lot of crazy good stuff tonight. This is a good sports day. Let's have some fun. I'll be in the Discord channel with you guys, bettingpros.com/chat. If I add anything, I'll let you guys know. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt each and every morning. It is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.